What is up, YouTube? What is up, world? What is up, future subscribers? Um, so I figured I'd start off this channel by introducing who I am, give you a little background story, and the purpose of this channel, what it's going to be about, what you can expect, and that'll probably determine who subscribes and who doesn't. But I figured the best way to start off this channel would be by telling you a little bit about my story and why I'm doing what I am doing. So first off, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Um, so a little background on me. I'm just a normal dude from San Antonio, Texas. I am a dad. I work a 9 to 5 job like everyone else. I serve in the military on the side. I'm in the National Guard. Um, Little work history. I've done everything. I started at McDonald's. I've done construction. I've done janitorial services. I've done warehouse. I've done a bunch of stuff. Currently, I'm in the IT field. Good field to be in. I've loved what I do. Loved what I did in the past, but I don't think that's me no more. I got some, riff that, you can make good money doing it, which you can, but what I've come to realize is I'm not happy doing what I'm doing. So that's what this channel or this video is about, is kind of why I'm leaning on doing what I am doing now. Um, Other than that, though, basically I had a life-changing experience. It started with a book, and then that book turned into another book, and then those books turned into seeing others on YouTube, hearing people's stories on podcasts, any way where you can hear people speak inspirationally, and that's where this is all coming from. I've kind of just did all those things, and it's changed my mind for the better. I have a new way of thinking. I'm not the same person I was, 2, 3, not even a year ago. I mean, we change every day. Um, but basically, one day, after learning all this stuff, reading all these books, basically self-help books, um, after reading them, I kind of started thinking differently, and kind of took these people's words into consideration on what they were trying to share, and how you can go from doing something you hate. Where did I leave off? So basically, I took into consideration what these messages were sharing, um, and all last year, 2019, I was just thinking like, yeah, I want to be a business owner. I want to have money. I want to have this. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to be my own boss. And I was just thinking it like, yeah, I want to do all that. But what was I doing to change that? Nothing, absolutely nothing. So I promised to myself 2020 will be my take action year. And here I am today, getting in front of this camera, sharing what it is I'm trying to do. And that's one step of taking action. Um, but one day I was taking a walk. It was like, I was at work. I said, I'm going to walk outside, take a walk. And basically, I wake up Monday through Friday, same time, be at work at the same time, get off. And I thought during my walk, I was like, there's no way this could be it for me. Like, this can't be why I was put on this earth, to just wake up, go to this place every day, wearing the same things every week, and just kind of, doing that to try and make a living. And I wasn't okay with the thought of that. So I said, I'm going to change that. I'm going to do whatever I need to do to change that, and hopefully be able to share my story with others who have similar feelings that I have. So that walk was huge to me. That was kind of one thing where I didn't think of it that way. Like, why do I continue to do the thing I hate and not more of the thing I love, which is something I've heard from another influencer. Do more of the things you love, less of the things you hate. So I'm going to shoot for that. So the purpose of this channel is going to be for music producing, beat making. I've always loved music. I love hip hop. I love rock. I like country. I like all the genres, but my main focus is hip hop, rap, uh, rock. So I want to be a beat maker, music producer, and be the best at it. be the best at it, because if you're not aiming to be the best at something, I mean, I would think that's not really what you want to do. Um, so, why music? I just always, as a kid, I've always liked music. I was always downloading music, downloading it, always looking for like. I used to get on this website and literally every day I would download all this new music being put out by artists, and I would literally download every song, and I'd take it to my friends. Hey, did you hear this new song? Da 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 da. And I would always hear these songs, and I was like, man, I wish I could have made that beat. Uh, so that's why I'm going with what I'm going with, and that's what I'm going to stick with. And I know as long as I pursue this and I'm persistent with it, it may open the doors for me to realize what it is I'm really, passionate about. But for the time being, I'm going to say it's music because I feel good about it when I think about it in my heart. So that's what we're going with. I have no music background. I don't have any knowledge. I didn't go to school for music. I was in band in like middle school. That's about the only resume bullet I have. So I don't know anything about music theory. I don't know anything about beat making, how to use certain things, how to make chords and stuff like that. So this is all going to be from the bottom up. Something that's always held me back from pushing this is I thought it was a silly idea, stupid idea. People would think it's stupid. You have that fear, of course. I feel like that's the big one. Is people are scared to, I guess, share what they is that they really like doing because they feel like it's going to be stupid or something. I personally doubted myself, didn't think, I wasn't capable of doing those things, or, I wasn't the right person for that. I didn't have certain things or look a certain way. And then judgment, I didn't want to be judged because whatever reason, I don't know. But now that I think about it, like, why am I worried about other people's opinions? This is my life I'm trying to change. Why would I let someone else's opinion determine how I should live my life? Like, I thought about that too, and I was like, that's very silly. So, that's another thing I had to change about myself. But these are all just tools like I'm learning as I go, and I love it. It's been influential. It's been positive. It's a new me basically. I feel good about it. So far, what I've done to also take action aside from my YouTube channel, I purchased the equipment I need. So I bought myself a MIDI keyboard. It's a I don't know how to pronounce it. AKAI MPK Mini. Got it off Amazon. It was, a popular thing. I'm pretty sure over time I'll probably upgrade because it's only got like 25 keys. It's got a little beat pad. And then I also bought a MacBook because I didn't really have a laptop that would support the software to make the sounds. So I went out and bought a brand new MacBook. Uh, Love the thing so far. I need to learn how to use Mac. I'm a Windows user by heart, so learning this Mac stuff is going to be interesting. And then I bought FL Studio. I did my research, and a lot of people seem to, enjoy FL Studio. I purchased it back in January of this year, and so far I got 3.5 beats made. So I'm pretty proud of that, being that I have no knowledge of it. Um, I'm learning from others, watching videos and stuff, and that's kind of what I'll go with. I'm pretty sure as I go on, I'll have more resources and, you know, hopefully more people to help me along the way that, already have done this stuff and kind of can give me pointers and stuff. Um, but yeah, the biggest things were I've made 3 tracks so far. They're probably super mediocre, but I had to start there in order to get where I'm trying to go because I can't just jump into something that I've never done before and be perfect at it. And that's one thing with anybody, you have to accept that. If you want to do something, you have to start with making the crap before it's, valuable to somebody someday. And I'm going to be content with that and be persistent in getting better and better every day. I also made, I made my YouTube account for what I'm trying to do. I made a SoundCloud page to share my music. And there's like so many different ways I can share this stuff. So I got to catch up and do a lot more research. So I'm learning as I go, starting from the bottom, shooting up, in hopes to be able to do this full time and make money doing it. Because me personally thinking if I could make music and get paid for it, I wouldn't consider it work because I love what I'm doing, and you know, it's helping someone else in a way, that might like, the sounds of my beats. Um, so that's where I'm headed for right now. Short-term goal is make money to, actually make a product that's valuable and I can make money doing it, and maybe I can leave my, 9 to 5 job and be like, I don't need that no more. I can do what I love doing, and that's the goal right there. Overall, though, what I've caught myself doing is sharing my experience with others that I kind of like, that'll nag about being at work or doing the thing that they don't like. And I try to share, like, hey, well, why don't you, read this book, or why don't you just take action and this, that. And I had to rewind a little bit and remember that I haven't done it myself. So the overall goal, long-term goal, is to be able to look back at today or look back at the times that I was speaking to those people and be able to say, look, I told you, like, take action in what you're trying to do, and you'll be amazed by what you see, because I've heard a lot of other people's story, and they took action, and they had to jump through hoops, go through some declines, but at one point in life they made it. So that's the biggie here. I want to be able to be influential to those people that I'm sharing this message with, and then share it with the world. Uh, that's the big thing here, is being able to share my story, look back at it, and help people get to where they want to be. And that's that. So more to come. I'm gonna start releasing my content, and I'm looking forward to sharing my progress with y'all along the way.